bigger is better is a popular motto, and for some people, that motto extends to the canines in their lives. Some dog breeds are incredibly tall and large, so they can seem a bit intimidating at first, particularly if they're taller than you when they stand on their hind legs. But large dogs are just as loving and affectionate as smaller breeds. So, if you've been thinking about adding a large or giant dog to your home, here's a look at the 15 tallest dog breeds around. When it comes to the classification of tall dog breeds, there are large and giant breeds. Large dog breeds must measure at least 24 inches tall and weigh 50 to 70 pounds. Giant breeds don't have particular height and weight standards, but they typically weigh 100 plus pounds and measure over 24 inches tall. How do you find the height of a dog? You must measure at the withers, or while your dog is standing, measure from their shoulder blades to their feet. 1. Afghan Hound. Origin: somewhere in the Afghanistan, Pakistan, India region. Lifespan: 12 to 15 years. Height: 27 to 29 inches. The Afghan Hound is a distinctive-looking dog with its height and long flowing coat. The breed is one of the oldest in the world. There was even a myth about them being on Noah's Ark. And alternates between regal and dignified to silly and playful. Afghan Hounds are independent, intelligent thinkers and make wonderful pets for those willing to dedicate the time necessary to training them. 2. Akbash Dog. Origin: Turkey. Lifespan: 10 to 12 years. Height: 28 to 34 inches. The Akbash dog is a livestock guardian dog, so it's a canine that needs to work, and due to its protective nature, these pups don't always make the best pets, at least not for first-time pet owners. They can be incredibly wary around strangers, so they will need extensive training when young. They do become extremely close with their families, though. 3. Anatolian Shepherd. Origin: Anatolia. Lifespan: 11 to 13 years. Height: 27 to 29 inches. The Anatolian Shepherd is another ancient breed believed to have been around since at least the Bronze Age. As the name suggests, these canines are working dogs meant to guard sheep and livestock. However, those guardian tendencies will easily transfer to the humans in their lives. This means they are another breed that requires extensive training and socialization while young. Otherwise, they will be overly suspicious of strangers and may become aggressive. With their families, though, the breed is often described as a gentle giant. 4. Black Russian Terrier. Origin: Russia. Lifespan: 10 to 12 years. Height: 26 to 30 inches. The Black Russian Terrier was the result of Russian scientists and breeders working together in the 1930s to try and create a superdog that could work for the Russian army. They originally worked in prison camps and patrolling borders, making this breed a powerful and athletic one. These days, the breed can make a wonderful pet for the right families, as they can be sweet, loving, and protective. They are fairly rare, though, so you may be unable to locate one. 5. Boer Bull. Origin: South Africa. Lifespan: 9 to 11 years. Height: 22 to 27 inches. This Mastiff breed originated in South Africa with the influx of Dutch and German settlers in the mid-1600s. These large pups were bred to guard homesteads against wild predators, so this breed is quite strong. This makes them an excellent choice for a family guard dog. Though calm, confident, and eager to please their people, this breed might be a bit much for a newbie dog owner to handle. Like other tall dogs on our list, they need a lot of training and socialization when young. 6. Borzoi. Origin: Russia. Lifespan: 9 to 14 years. Height: 28 inches. The Borzoi breed has been around since the Romanovs ruled Russia, but it might not be a breed you're familiar with. They look similar to greyhounds and have the speed to match. They can get up to 40 miles per hour. That speed helped them in their original designation as wolf hunters. These days, they're much better suited to being pets, with their relaxed, loving, gentle natures, though. As former hunters, be aware they're big on chasing things smaller than them, so they may not do well in homes with cats or smaller dogs. 7. Bukovina Sheepdog. Origin: Romania. Lifespan: 10 to 15 years. Height: 25 to 31 inches. The Bukovina Sheepdog is a livestock guardian dog from Romania, but despite that guard dog background, these aren't particularly aggressive canines. Because they're bred in Romania for the most part, you may find it challenging to find one in the U.S., but if you do, you'll find these pups are sweet, gentle, loyal, and highly intelligent. They can also be a bit stubborn at times though, so they may be a bit of a handful during training. 8. Bull Mastiff. Origin: England. Lifespan: 7 to 9 years. Height: 24 to 27 inches. The Bull Mastiff was bred in England in the mid to late 19th century in an effort to scare poachers away from large estates with game preserves. These canines can be intimidating at first glance, so it's easy to see how they could accomplish this task. As a bulldog and mastiff mix, the breed isn't as tall as the mastiff, but they come close. And though they are large enough to look a bit scary, they can make wonderful pets for those willing to spend the necessary time training during puppyhood, as the breed is fearless, loyal, and calm. 9. English Mastiff. Origin: England. Lifespan: 6 to 10 years. Height: 30–35 inches. The English Mastiff, or just Mastiff, is another ancient breed that's been around for eons, and they're one of the tallest canines around. Though some of these pups can outweigh an adult man, they're exceptionally gentle and patient. They are still guardians though, so they require a lot of training when they're young. Otherwise, they may be overly wary of strangers, which could cause issues. These dogs require a commitment nearly as large as they are, so consider carefully whether you're up to the task before getting one. 10. Great Dane. Origin: Germany. Lifespan: 7 to 10 years. Height: 28 to 32 inches. Great Danes are among the tallest canines on the planet. Though many will reach 32 inches in height, several Great Danes have been even taller than that, like Zeus, the tallest dog ever to live, standing at 44 inches. Then there's Giant George, another Great Dane who stood at 43 inches, and the current tallest dog, another Great Dane named Zeus, who is 39 inches tall. So, if you get one of these pups, be aware they'll soon tower over you. The breed originally hunted boar, but these days, they make giant, friendly pets who are affectionate and energetic. 11. Greyhound. Origin: Egypt. Lifespan: 10 to 13 years. Height: 27 to 30 inches. The ubiquitous racing dog, the greyhound breed is another of the tallest canines around. Coming from ancient Egypt, they've been around for ages and are known not just for their speed but their elegance. Though known best for their speed, the breed originated as hunting dogs, but ones who hunted by sight rather than sound. You might have difficulty locating a greyhound as a pet, as they're usually bred for racing, but the breed does make a wonderful one. They're known for being laid back, gentle, and tolerant. They're on the independent side, though, so they can be challenging to train. 12. Irish Wolfhound. Origin: Ireland. Lifespan: 6 to 8 years. Height: 30 to 32 inches. You may not be as familiar with the Irish Wolfhound as some of the other dogs on our list, but these hail from the time of the Roman Empire and were originally bred to hunt wolves. Nowadays, they're more than suited to the life of a pet with their mild-mannered, friendly temperaments. This breed definitely needs a lot of space to play, though, so they're better suited to life outside the city. They can also be a bit lazy at times, so you'll have to encourage them in their daily exercise. 13. Neapolitan Mastiff. Origin: Unknown. Lifespan: 7 to 9 years. Height: 24 to 31 inches. It's unclear where the Neapolitan Mastiff, or Mastino, originated, but they might have found their start as far back as 700 BC. They were used as guardians, gladiators, and war dogs back in the Roman Empire, but don't let their huge size and past intimidate you. These canines are incredibly loving and sweet and fiercely loyal to their humans. The breed makes an excellent pet but also a fantastic watchdog. 14. Saint Bernard. Origin: Swiss Alps. Lifespan: 8 to 10 years. Height: 26 to 30 inches. These gentle giants used to be guard dogs for monks and rescue dogs for travelers passing through the Swiss Alps. Despite being former guardians, these canines aren't very aggressive, though they are undoubtedly protective of their loved ones. They love being around their people and are exceptionally friendly. However, they may still be a bit too challenging for a first-time dog owner. 15. Spanish Mastiff. Origin: Iberian Peninsula. Lifespan: 10 to 12 years. Height: 28 to 35 inches. These massive livestock guardian dogs can be intimidating when you first see them, but the Spanish Mastiff breed has always been a loyal companion to people. They can sometimes be a bit of a challenge as a pet, though, as they're fairly stubborn and independent. The breed requires extensive training and socialization during puppyhood, but doing this will ensure a trustworthy and protective canine companion. Several dog breeds around are taller than you when they're on their hind legs. Don't let these pups' size fool you, though for the most part, large and giant dogs tend to be among the gentlest, most patient around. Having a tall dog as a pet does require more work than having a small dog, as you need plenty of room to keep one of these animals, and they are more prone to health issues than smaller dogs. But a large canine equals a larger amount of love in your life.